Back ahead.
Back at it again.
Cancel. It's going to be right at us. It's all right. Yeah. All right. Hello. Namaste. All right. So, some cool stuff we have. I'll start off right now. If you guys are not on YouTube, subscribe, hit that like button. Tell me what you would like to see and who you'd like me to collaborate with, especially from you TikTokers, because you guys came in like a wrecking ball. And I would love to sing that song, but I got no voice for that. But you changed my whole demographic. So, which I love because of the fact that it's these, what I was, these 14 to 24 age, where you guys are like trying to figure out how to lift, how to train, and do all that stuff. And so this is gold for you guys. This is gold. This is what how I started my career, was that age. But with that being said, we did some check-ins last week on the Titan Meal Plan. I know that I was just talking to the TikTokers about what the Titan Crew is. And it's that private group that we talk to you about your nutrition, your training, make sure that you're on point, and try to fine tune it just for yourself. And that way it's not the whole mass. And I'm explaining this to hundreds of people, but I really know your situation and change what you need to do for you. Now, that being said, we have some great check-ins. My team is going to put together or receive your email. I think he already has everybody that checked in email. And today is Tuesday. And what we'll probably do, I'm planned for Friday to do a, what would you call it? Where are we going to do it?
We'll do it on Zoom.
We're going to do a Zoom call. And so for everybody that checked in this last week, you're all going to get a link to a Zoom discussion so you can have a alone time. We're going to talk for about an hour about training and where you are and everything. So we'll try to set that up Friday, but at a time that everybody can either, if you're overseas, you can still get on there in time. If you're at work or local, you get a good time to jump on there, talk to me, and we'll make this happen. I just want to make sure you guys are doing good. And then also what we'll probably do at that time is have you send over an email, because we're going to send out a gift to you Titans that did the check-in last week. And this is something that nobody has, and you will be the first to receive this gift. So that was something we definitely, as a team here, came up with and want to do that and just show you our support back to you Titans out there that are really kicking ass. With that being said, our next check-in will be in a couple weeks. So make sure that you get into the Titan Crew right now. Make sure that you get on your program right now. Make sure that you are set up and moving forward on the nutrition like you should be. And Jeffrey's going to hit right here on the feed a little link to the Titan Meal Plan, because that should be the first thing that you get rocking and rolling on and making sure that you are doing this. All right. With that being said, it is dry out week again. Yeah, I got to let you know. And there's a whole bunch of members that are doing the dry out with me, so this is fun. This dry out is going to be a little different because I normally set it up for a 7-day span, and that way 6 days, 7 days. But this one's going to be a 10-day dry out because we have to peak it for next Tuesday for this. And so what I'll do is I'll put up a picture later today over in the Titan Crew. So go over and take a look at that picture. And then what I'm going to do is put up another picture next Tuesday, and you'll be able to see the comparison from what I look like today to in just 1 week, how much that changes. Titan, you ready? We're going live, buddy. Mo, do you have 1 second before you cook that bacon?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I talked to them about the summer shred. I'm telling them about the dry out.
Summer shred. What do I have to say? I just have to show up and show them what the summer shred looks like. What?
Jeez Louise.
You see, that is the summer shred. I've been Doing it for how long? now?
What'd you do different in this last week?
Let me give this guy stuff. So I really took advantage of the high day.
You did, right?
Yeah, I did. I took advantage of it.
That's what it is. It's because it
I-
was Sunday. They had that fill out. Maybe
Yeah.
you dropped a little water since Monday, and that's why you're looking so.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
So say,
Oh.
be careful, lovey. So I feel like my body, when you go through, it's not really a deficit that I'm going through. Like your diet is way more harsh than mine, obviously.
Well,
But so I'm on my meal plan.
right.
I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio right now, and I'm sure I'm going to bump it up here soon. But you have to start slow, right? I mean, lower time on cardio, and then as you go and you approach your 6 weeks, you kind of increase it, right?
Look at him. Look at him.
So I know.
He's almost doing the swing with the straight bar, with the staff, as we would call it in martial arts.
Don't break anything. Yeah, and then I feel like my body was in a little bit of a shock when I started the cardio, and then I gave it the calories, and it was like, oh, I love the calories, and now I'm jacked.
No, she's jacked. All right. Well, I'm glad that you got to sit in and do
It's
that.
working.
You
so-
looked freaky today on the live we did when
take
Bryce
that.
was over here
Yeah,
training.
I feel like so what I'm doing is one workout a day. I would like to do 2 workouts, but I cannot do 2 workouts. And then I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio, and that includes my walks with the dogs. So I'm not doing walking with the dogs and extra cardio. So I'm keeping it every day the same. Now next week, I'm gonna go to an hour of cardio. I'll see how my body looks, and then I'm gonna have you tweak my diet a little bit. But I am happy with the carbs. I have
Next week would be perfect because the
maybe
following.
increase the protein.
Come here,
Hi,
buddy.
lovey. Oh, what happened?
Come here.
You heard? Hello, mommy. Come here. You wanna say hi?
The future.
Look at this boy. Hi, guys. Hi.
So he starts training
Let me kiss
in
it.
4
Oh.
years. He just turned 4, and so he'll start training at 8 years
Better?
old. Till then, he'll be doing
Is it
swimming,
better?
jujitsu, gymnastics, and then weights at 8. So for any of you parents out there, one thing I do recommend is do the new studies talking about kids and weightlifting. Really check on the new studies talking about how it's beneficial. When I grew up in my era, the 70s was terrible with the studies and talking about kids, because it was like, oh, you're going to stunt your growth. You're going to stunt your growth. And now it comes back that that's not true. And much more studies. And obviously, I didn't listen to those studies back then. I did we did it. The whole family did. And I.
Look at that face.
Oh,
Stop. He's so
But
shy.
for you parents out there, just look into it for when they get older. Obviously, you don't have to do it at 8 years old, but puberty, definitely get them when they're starting to go through puberty on the weights as they grow. That's just going to help their bones that much more. Thanks, Mo.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can cook the bacon. I'll get the rest.
Okay.
Oh no, he's second over. But that's it. We just kind of wanted to get on, just let you guys know for the Zoom call. If you did check in and you want to make sure that you are on that Zoom call on Friday, wait till Thursday. We'll probably send out. Can we send it out by Thursday? We'll send out the notification on Thursday for you guys to jump in there and touch base with us. Okay.
Mommy, it's drawing an airplane.
Are you gonna draw an airplane?
All the questions here, you guys got a lot of great questions, and we'll go over that in the Titan crew. If you have any questions, make sure that we do that.
Airplane.
You see anything, Jeffrey, that I can govern on this?
What happened to Bobo?
Bobo is on a business trip for the next 2 days, but he is still getting his stuff in and doing what he needs to do.
You better do the only one in this
Right.
room. Well, anyway, guys, you could do the shred with me if you like. Bam, get shredded with Momo.
Get shredded
And
with
DM me
Momo.
if you have any questions, ladies. Let's do this. It's summertime.
And
Yeah.
pass that turn. Oh, what's this?
What's this?
Oh, there.
What's this? Let me show you. Come here.
Maybe.
Uh.
Pass the turn.
Why are Huskies your favorite?
Because they're the closest thing to a wolf. And I always wanted to have a wolf, and they're just, their personalities are so different and unique. If you guys know, I got 2 Huskies and a Timber Wolf, and the Timber Wolf is actually even closer to but she's partially a wolf. But the amazing friendliness, I guess it is, because they do have a pack leader, and they need a pack leader. So yeah, and I just think they're beautiful dogs. I don't recommend them though, unless you got a bulletproof house and you got time. They are crazier than anything. But great question. Somebody asked, is the Facebook Titan Crew free? Here's the question there. Is the Titan Crew? So for anybody and everybody that knows about the Titan Crew, it is free to all subscribers. That's the one main thing that we make sure of. You got to be a subscriber to the Titan meal plan or Titan training, because you have to have sweat equity, or you're just using that space. And I don't want to work with anybody that's just using it. I want to work with people that are actually doing it. And so that was one big thing. And it was a great discussion I had with Mark Bell once about sweat equity. There's ask holes, and they're just going to keep asking you and asking you, taking your time, and you can't get that time back. And the time I give into the Titan Crew is free, and it is our time. But it's fun for me because I know those individuals love to take care of themselves like I do, and eat right and train right. And they're very kind individuals. And that's one way to really kind of separate the people that are just coming in there to use up the space, relative to those people that are actually there to do the work. I guess we're going to leave that for now. We got that information in there.
You don't got it. You don't got it. Ooh. What was that?
Jeffrey just got the new shirts in over there. Will you put the link on there? Ooh, the new ones are in. He cut a couple different styles. Try that out. We're going to put up a couple new videos this week. 2 YouTubes. One is if you are going lighter and lowering the weights, you are getting weaker. And I don't mean weaker in just strength. I mean you're weakening your body. And so really pay attention to this and the studies that have been proven about this compared to growing and having longevity. That's the complete opposite of that. Even though you think it's better that you go lighter and lighter and lighter, you're weakening the body. And the second one is, if you guys do have a cheat day, a high day, the point of having that is to spike your metabolism. So this is one key point that I want you to understand. So when you do have that, the point is to eat those foods that are rich in calories, and to have those foods that you miss during the week to celebrate your week-long commitment to staying on the plan. You can enjoy it. And so that's why I love the Rocks High Days, because the Rocks High Days are epic. But it's not one of these things where I do see a lot of people on their high day, and we'll go over this on the YouTube, but they try to cook, like, I don't know, just silly kind of things like pudding with low carbohydrates and stuff. And it's like, you want the carbohydrates. At that point, you want the high calories. You want to force the body. And it's a lot like the other video I'm going to talk about when you go true longevity, is you don't want to go lighter and deteriorate away. You want to be as strong as you possibly can in the rep range you're doing. And we just saw this is beautiful. The 75-year-old lady just did a 200-pound deadlift. Now, I get that 200 maybe is not a lot, but for a female that's 75 at 125 pounds, that's impressive. And her back is incredible, and she was strong, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And then my training partner, who's 76, just did a nice high neck with 225 on the bench. And it's just us seeing these guys that are almost 3 decades older than me just crushing it and having true longevity. That's what I want for all of you. But get your butts in the Titan crew so we can make sure that this happens, and also make sure to check in with Jeffrey if you don't get something by Thursday on the Zoom. All right. That's it.